Hey friends, are you looking for a 2,700 square foot home here in Durham, Oregon, neighboring Lake Oswego? You're minutes away from Bridgeport Village, highly sought out retail shopping area, and a front loading garage with a backyard, 2-story home with first level bedroom and full bathroom. Please come follow along.
Welcome to the Eason, and welcome to Durham Heights, which might be the best kept secret in the Portland metro. Here's the thing about this community, it's only 36 homes, and that's it, 36. And wrapped around them, over 4 acres of preserved natural space and a dog park for $67 a month in HOA dues. You're half a mile from Bridgeport Village, dinner, a movie, shopping, all of it, with the I-5 and 217 right there when you need them, and none of the noise when you don't. Now the Eason, 2,774 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-car garage. By the number that sells this home is the one that is on the main floor, a full bedroom and a full bathroom downstairs. That's your guest suite, your in-law suite, your work from home office, the flexibility everybody wants and almost nobody's floor plan actually delivers. From there, it opens into a great room built for the kind of nights where nobody wants to leave. Head upstairs and there's a private retreat, so the household has somewhere to scatter when they need to. And the finishes, this isn't builder beige. Zeliage, tile, backsplash, terracotta, hex flooring, semi-custom cabinetry, artisan details, David Weekley, energy efficient, and it's ready when you are. Hey friends, if you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything happening in the Portland metro real estate market. I break down opportunities for buyers, sellers, and investors so you can make a smarter move whether you're relocating, upgrading, or building your portfolio. Before you walk into any new construction model home, bring your realtor, or I would be honored to represent you. Builder reps work for the builder and not for you. I work to protect your interests, negotiate incentives, and make sure nothing gets signed that limits your options. Text me before your tour. I'll make sure you're covered. All right, friends, so for reference, we are in the Durham Heights neighborhood in Durham, Oregon, neighboring Lake Oswego, and we are still in Washington County for this property, which is a great tax-saving strategy if you're trying to move into this neighborhood. It is a pocket with everything within arm's reach. Bridgeport Village is under a mile away, about 3-minute drive for shopping and dining. Downtown Lake Oswego is roughly 6 miles east, around a 12-minute drive. Downtown Portland is about a 13-mile up the I-5, so you're about 20 to 25-minute drive away depending on traffic. Legacy Meridian Park Medical Center in Tualatin is just 2 miles out, a 5-minute drive if you're ever in need of it. And Cannon Beach on the Oregon coast is about 85 miles away, an easy 1.5-hour day trip to get to the coast of Oregon. And the closest elementary school is Durham Elementary, the closest middle school is Tualatin Middle School, and the closest high school is Tigard High School.
All right, friends, come follow me along this beautiful tour of the Eason model by David Weekley Homes out here in Durham, Oregon. Come follow me along. So as you guys can see, beautiful door. I love the color of this beautiful door. All right, friends, so we finally made it into this wonderful entryway of this beautiful home. It is a 2-story home here, and as you make your way into the home, as you guys can see, like a staging area, very small foyer, if you will. And then right when you enter, to my right and the left on the video is gonna be a first level bedroom. And as you guys can see, welcome to the first level bedroom. It does have a bathroom just off of the side here as well. But here in the first level bedroom, as you guys can see, currently being staged with a queen size bed, some artwork above. We have 2 nightstands and 2 lamps. And what I love about this first level bedroom is you get a view of the outside of the property. It includes these 2 large oversized windows, right? And it does have wire guard. They are functional, so you can open and close this for less or more light, less or more air as well. And look at the baseboard treatment that's found across the whole entire property. It's about a 5-inch baseboard across with a little bit of a detail on it as well. Carpentry here in this bedroom as well. Lighting treatment already installed. And hard to see in the video, but we're looking probably at 10-foot ceilings. So very high ceilings gives this room a little bit more depth, if you will, makes it look even bigger than what it is. So this bedroom does include a walk-in closet, as you guys can see. Again, we're still on the first level here. So it does have wooden dowels, some storage. What I love is that they've already installed wood. It's not wire hang, so you can put some heavy items in here if you wanted to and not worry about collapsing on you. So beautiful walk-in closet for this first level bedroom. All right, and just before we make it into the bathroom, attached to this first level bedroom is gonna be a linen closet. As you guys can see, wonderful linen closet. They've already installed the shelving here with wood shelves, already painted. I love that. Not a lot of new homes, especially in new construction, install it like this, because they usually put wire hang, and it's worrisome when you have to put heavy items because wire hang typically will not hold very heavy items. And here we already have wood shelves already installed. All right, friends, we finally made our way to the first level bathroom that's off of the main bedroom here on the first level. Go ahead and follow me in and look at this, my friends. Again, we're just still only in the first level bathroom, and look at this beautiful bathroom. We have finished tile on the floor, beautiful finished tile. Obviously we have a toilet, and then look at this beautiful quartz countertop for the sink. And it's elevated a little bit higher than I normally see. So this is a model home, and this is the unit that they are selling. So you get the better fixtures in terms of the fixtures that they have installed in this home. 1/2-inch quartz countertop, undermount sink, stainless steel Moen finishes. Look at the backsplash, my friends. Horizontal backsplash, already grouted, tiled, beautifully laid out. Oversized mirror, lighting treatment above. And then for the cabinetry, white shaker cabinets, black pull tabs across. Beautiful. I love the color treatment that they've selected here. More on the muted color, gray and white palette. And then obviously your walk-in shower tub combo with a shampoonaise here in the middle. Towel holder will be here on the side. And just a beautiful bathroom here on the first level to be utilized for the guest bedroom here on the first floor, or any guest that's going to be here on the first floor. All right, friends, and as you make your way more into the home, just away from the first level bedroom and first level bathroom, you get the staging area here. They've just staged it with a bench. You could kind of think of this as a mini mudroom, if you will, to be able to put shoes on, off. Great way before you come in or leave the home to be able to utilize this wonderful kind of staging area, if you will. Now, this home does include a 2-car garage. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, friends, again, this house does include a 2-car front loading garage. And as you guys can see, you can hear the echoes in here. It is a heightened one, so we're probably looking at 12-foot to 15-foot ceiling. And then we also have tankless water heater as well. So your water heater will be here if you needed service on it, but it's tankless, and I love that, so that you don't have the big tank off to the side of your garage ready to utilize if you buy this home. You do get a garage opener closer with wireless and Wi-Fi so that you can connect it to your cell phone for remote access if you need it. Again, this is front loading so that you can come off of your front yard of the property, park your cars right here, and then enter your home right from the front yard. All right, friends, and just before we make our way into the living room and the dining area, you do get a coat closet as well. And look at this, my friends, very large coat closet in terms of the depth. So you do get a dowel, and you do get a shelf here, wooden as well, carpeted in this area. But as you keep going deeper in, this is right underneath the stairwell for the second story, you get way more storage back here as well. It's hard to see in the camera, but a great way if you have a lot of items that you want to store in your property, you can put those away here. I also have a area for your coats, jackets, or any long items here. Before you leave the home, you can store it away here. And this is also going to be the access to your crawl space of the property. It is carpeted in this area of the coat closet. And again, a great, beautiful space to be able to utilize for this home. All right, friends, and welcome to this massive living room. And look at the beautiful staging that they've done here. Beautiful tile work here on this fireplace area. It's already finished tile. They've already included the outlets and the holes for your TV if you wanted to add a TV mount here. Unfortunately, there is no mantle area, but I think it looks clean in this area in terms of being able to utilize an oversized TV. It is have a fireplace to be able to warm your property as well. There are some windows, non-functional off to the right and left as well. All of your cabling, again, for the TV with the electrical here, but if you needed the Ethernet or the internet line, will come off here and hides it away in this beautiful middle console area for this TV line in this area. So it'll be off to the side as well. And as you guys can see, currently being staged with a sofa here. We have an area rug, some side chairs as well, large square coffee table. Again, it won't be coming with the property, but as a decorative idea, look at the ample amount of storage, ample amount of space to be able to entertain friends, family, guests in this area. And then off to my left and your right on the video is these large 4 oversized windows. They are non-functional, unfortunately, but regardless, look at how much natural light comes into this beautiful area of your living room. Now you could put more treatment for blinds or curtains if you wanted to, but even as a standalone like this, where you have the natural light coming into your property, beautiful way to just, again, enjoy this living room. All right, friends, and just adjacent away from your living room is gonna be your kitchen. And oh my God, my friends, look at this massive open style concept kitchen. Here we have a large oversized middle island, and look at the staging here. They've added 3 stools. You could potentially add a 4th one if you wanted to as well. 1/2-inch quartz countertop. This is the gray veining across the whole countertop. Stainless steel faucet, under mounts, stainless steel sink, right? Beautifully staged with some kitchen items, if you will. And then off to the side here, this is where your fridge is gonna live, of course. White shaker cabinet. I love this little nook area, if you will, because it is a great place to put a coffee machine or any items that you would utilize in the kitchen all the time, and have an area for it away from the other side of your counter. So beautiful, again, quartz countertop, white shaker cabinets, black pull tabs, beautifully laid out. I love the backsplash treatment they've gotten here, like this aqua blue green squared off tile, finished and grouted, here already installed, ready to utilize this beautiful nook area, right? And here, as you guys can see, this is gonna be where your cooking range stovetop is gonna be as well. And what I love about when they do this, is a Frigidaire Pro model, is you do get usable space underneath. So as you guys can see, where your oven would typically be is gonna be located somewhere else, but you have this usable space underneath your range stovetop. Again, beautiful white cabinetry. What's unique about this property is the backsplash. The backsplash goes from the top of the countertop all the way to the bottom of this hood, which, look at this beautiful hood, is encased in the cabinetry to hide the hood, and all of it will exhaust up here, lighting, stainless steel underneath here. So typically with new construction, you may see a microwave up here, but look at this one, is a custom one with all of this stainless steel, so that anything that's spilled up here can be easily cleaned off. The venting is already built in, and it's covered by the cabinetry in this instance, right? Beautiful shaker cabinetry above, white, beautiful shaker cabinets below, all over here. Again, continuous with the backsplash from the countertop all the way to the bottom of the cabinetry here. And adjacent opposite side of the middle island is the cabinetry is a different color. I love that they've done that treatment, because you get a different color contrast compared to the white. Now we have a stain, kind of dark brown finish, if you will. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Same black pull tabs. Your upgraded dishwasher will live here. So this is, again, the Frigidaire Professional model dishwasher. And again, we have here, my friends, if you guys want to take a look at the flooring, is LVP, luxury vinyl plank. So again, with that composite material, it's not natural wood, but it does mimic natural wood. But what I love about it, because It is easier to maintain than natural wood. Easy to clean up, spill something, pick it off and get a towel and clean it off. Your microwave and your oven is gonna be, again, off of your range, is gonna be off to the side, but it's built into the cabinetry. And as you guys can see, again, Frigidaire Professional. So the upgraded appliances for this beautiful home, again, already encased in this beautiful kitchen. All right, friends. And then your kitchen, of course, is gonna include a pantry. As you guys can see, beautiful pantry. The pantry is included with the wood shelves already installed, so it's not wire hang. Again, this is the model home, so upgraded finishes here. Beautifully laid out, ready to utilize heavy items that can be already placed in this beautiful pantry for this kitchen. All right, friends, just outside of your kitchen is gonna be your beautiful dining room. And look at the way that they've staged this. I love the elongated rectangular dining table. You could actually even go longer if you have a bigger family or you want a bigger one to be able to entertain more guests or friends. Just off to the side is gonna be these 3 oversized side windows, non-functional, but you do get this natural light that comes into the property. Your AC and heater vent will be right above, and look at the custom lighting treatment just above that, already installed. Beautiful way that they've laid this out. And the property does include a backyard just off of your dining room. Again, still on the first level. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. All right, my friends, we finally made it out here to the backyard of the Eason model here in Durham. And as you guys can see, look at the beautiful backyard. You don't typically get this in new construction, especially in the Portland Metro, where you actually get a full backyard. Now it is on a slope, but again, it has the concrete barrier here already installed. You do get grass. And what I love about this backyard is you do get a finished concrete cemented area. I would estimate this to be probably about a 20 by 10 covered from the second floor patio, if you will. And it does have electrical here. It does have recessed light already installed. Your hose bib already off to the side. They've just staged this with outdoor furniture, but again, you can utilize this beautiful space, have a grill to enjoy in your backyard with friends, family. And again, you have ample amount of grass going horizontally my way. And then you also have, if you want to see here, access to your front yard as well from this side of the property as well. Now the backyard is fully fenced off, as you guys can see. So there's a fence on your property line, and then there's also another fence on the neighboring property line as well. So don't have to worry about any of your property being interfered with because the fence is already installed across all sides of the property. All right, friends, we're finally in the second story of the Eason model. And again, this property does include 4 bedrooms. We're now in a den or flex area, if you will, that's already here on this property. And what I love about it is, think of this as another area that you can bring family in. It could be a second living room from the first one. Again, you can have a second one up here on the second story. It could be a shared gym. It could be office space. You can utilize this any area as you wish. You could potentially even close it off if you wanted to make it another room, if you will. But it's currently being staged with a sofa, 2 side chairs, circular coffee table, artwork here on the side. And again, we do have some windows. We do actually have 3 windows here in this spacious area. 2 of them are functional with wire guard. And then we also have a non-functional one here, again, to oversee the front side of the property. This oversees the side of the property. And then we have some staged plants, side coffee tables, a lamp as well here. So beautiful. As you walk up to the second story of this beautiful model home, beautiful ample amount of space in this flex or den area, loft area, if you will. All right, friends, welcome to the first guest bedroom upstairs on the second story of the Eason model here. Whole second story is beautifully carpeted. Again, we have the continuous 5-inch baseboards all throughout the property. And then you do get a functional window here. It goes up and down, wire guard to prevent bugs from coming in for natural light, natural air if you wanted to. This room does include a closet as well, again with wooden shelving, You get a wooden dowel to be able to put your clothes, so ready to utilize, put heavy items. Includes a sliding door that opens and closes. And your AC and heater vent's gonna be up here. Lighting treatment already installed. But again, this is the first guest bedroom. It doesn't have to be a guest bedroom. It could be an office, gym, kids room, if you will. Anything that you may need for your family, utilize it up here. But this is one of the guest rooms that's available here in this home. All right, friends, we are now in guest room number 2. And very similar to the first guest bedroom, layout's a little bit different here. Again, fully carpeted, 5-inch baseboards all throughout. Here you actually get more window. So you actually get 2 functional windows that oversee the front side of the property. These go up and down, wire guard to prevent bugs, more light, more natural air in if you want. Of course, this room does include a closet, again, that has a sliding door. And then you do have wooden dowel and wooden shelf, again, already installed. You don't have to worry about wire hang. Put some heavy items on there and not be worried that it'll collapse on you. So very similar to the first guest bedroom, but again, this guest bedroom does not necessarily need to be a bedroom. It could be a guest room, it could be a kids room, it could be a gym, an office if you would like it to be. Utilize the room any way you would like it. All right, friends, we finally made it again to the upstairs guest bathroom. Again, very similar to the guest bathroom on the first level. Look at the beautiful quartz, 1/2-inch undermount sink, stainless steel fixtures, oversized mirror, lighting treatment already above, shaker cabinet similar to what we saw downstairs from the one part of the kitchen, and also similar from the guest bathroom as well from downstairs. Black pull tabs across. Obviously your toilet will live here, artwork being staged up here. Walk-in shower tub combo, champonays here. I love when they do that. Towel holder here, and what I love is finished tile. This is actually the elongated version tile, grouted and finished already here. Beautifully laid out. So beautiful. This will be shared between the guest rooms that are up here. So the first and second one that I just showcased to you guys, you can utilize this guest bathroom upstairs on the second level. And just outside of the guest bathroom upstairs is going to be a linen closet. So beautiful way to be able to utilize this linen closet. Already shelves already pre-installed here, wooden, not wire hang, so you can put heavy items in this area if you needed to. All right, friends, welcome to the laundry room. As you guys can see, this is where your washer and dryer would live. Your dryer vent is already pre-installed. Your water line and the water out would be already here. And GFCI for your appliances for washer dryer already pre-installed. Obviously a vent for air by code has to be installed in here. Your AC and heater vent is also here. And what I love about this laundry room, my friends, is this finished counter space area. It is finished tile in this counter space to be able to fold your clothes or store some items up here. It does have a non-functional window for natural light. This is overseeing the front side of the property, but a beautiful way you can have your laundry machines here, and a beautiful way to be able to fold your clothes here and not have to take them somewhere else in the property. Also this lower area, what I've seen some homeowners do is have their pets live in this area as well. Be able to put like a little pet area underneath this table if you wanted to as well. So beautiful laundry room that can be utilized for the entire property. All right, friends, before we make our way to the master bedroom, your furnace is just gonna be before you enter. And this is gonna be if you need service on your furnace. It's gonna be up here in this door, in this little room as well. All right, friends, and we have finally made it to the master bedroom. And oh my God, my friend, is this not jaw-dropping? Look at the amount of space that has not even been staged, honestly. You could put tons of things in this master bedroom. So the owners of the property, you guys are getting all of this. Beautiful. Where to start? So we do have 2 non-functional windows off of the bed. Artwork currently being staged. So this is a Cal King plus maybe oversized bed being staged here. 2 nightstands, some lamps. Again, non-functional windows, but again, allows for that natural light to come into this property. But look at the fully carpeted second floor. But again, they have added an area rug just underneath the bed to just give the bed some contrast between the built-in carpet to another area rug. And look at the 3 oversized windows that oversee the back side of the property. These are functional windows. You can open these up for more or less natural light. You could potentially add some curtains or some shades if you wanted some privacy. But even with these, look at the natural light you get into this beautiful master bedroom, currently being staged with a side chair. And look at the ceiling, my friends. The ceilings already have a 1-step vault to the other ceiling, if you will. And then we have recessed lighting, some middle lighting treatment already installed. But I love that they've done that because it gives this room that elevated feeling with that extra vault step above. And again, we're already looking at about a higher 10-foot ceiling than we normally see in new construction. So beautiful master bedroom here. We have a side console being staged with a large mirror. Again, typically, if you want entertainment in this room, you can put your TV here. All of the lines for it are just gonna be behind this side console. So if you wanted a TV or some entertainment devices, you can install them here. Again, the furniture won't be coming with the property, but as a decorative idea, this is what you can add in here. But you have so much space, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have roughly about 6 feet of space here as well that you can utilize for other furniture, more side chairs if you wanted to as well. All right, my friends, we are finally here in the master bathroom, just off of your master bedroom. And look at this. Does it not feel like a spa in here? Look at this beautiful bathroom. We have 2 sinks, under mount, Jack and Jill, 1/2-inch quartz countertop. Look at the backsplash treatment we have here. Stainless steel fixtures, oversized mirror, lighting treatment already installed. And this is the same cabinetry from the kitchen on the middle island, kind of a dark brown stain with the black pull tabs. You have finished tile on the flooring, elongated finished tile, and then you also have the 5-inch baseboards all throughout the property. And then keep following me along in here. And look at this beautiful shower, walk-in shower, glass panel already installed, elongated tile already installed inside the shower. And then you have tile on the floor of the shower as well, all sloping towards the middle so that all the water clears out from the bottom there. You do get a shampoonaise area to put your shampoos and soaps here in the middle. Off to the side here is gonna be a functional window that allows you to be opened and closed for more or less light, more or less air. Towel holder and artwork being staged up here. And of course, the toilet will just be adjacent away from your sinks here with its own door for privacy. So you can close this up if you want privacy. But you have a lot of walking area in this master bathroom. All right, my friends, and we finally made it to the master closet. And look at this walk-in closet that you guys get. It's almost 360. You get wooden dowels to be able to put the clothes, storage with shelving above and in this lower area. So 2-tier wooden shelf already installed so you can put heavy items with no worry. And as you guys can see, my left, your right on the video, beautiful storage shelves, potentially for her because she'll probably have a lot of shoes or bags that you could store here. And then finished carpentry throughout the entire closet. My friends, this is probably a 20-foot walking area that has all this space for your walk-in closet. So you could potentially put a Mini Cooper in here or a smart cart in here if you wanted to. Beautiful area for your master walk-in closet. All right, friends, so the rundown of this property is it's a 2,761 square foot home, 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 2-car garage. It is front loading, and you would get a full backyard with a patio covered with the 2nd story. You get a flex area upstairs. You get that bedroom on the 1st level with a full bathroom on the 1st level as well. And your master bathroom and your walk-in closet and your master bedroom are huge. This property is currently being sold with a price reduction of $879,999. So this again is the Eason model by David Weekley in Durham, Oregon. If you're interested or you have questions, you want to take a look at this beautiful property, please give me a call, 503-503-0446. Brian Valdez with eXp Realty. Give me a call today. Okay.